Welcome to the video lecture for the subject Basic Pattern Making. Today we will be learning about fullness, which comes under Unit 4. Fullness is introduced into the garments for various reasons. To give good and proper fit to the garment, it allows freedom of movement and gives comfort to the wearer. It also makes the garment look attractive. There are different types of fullness used, such as darts, tucks, pleats, godets, flare, and gathers. Let's see in detail about each fullness used. Darts. Darts are essential part of garment construction as they are used for decorative as well as functional purpose. These are used to shape a flat piece of fabric to fit the curves of the figure. The standard dart is triangular in shape and it is wide at one end and pointed at the other. These darts are mostly used in blouses, skirts, trousers, etc. Double-pointed darts are wide in the middle and pointed at both ends, as they are used at the waistline of one-piece dresses, kurtis, and shirts. Tucks. A tuck is a fold or pleat in a fabric done through machine stitching, or it can be done through running stitch. Tucks are done on the right side of the fabric using the same matching color thread. It is used as a decorative finish in garments. Why are tucks used in garments? Tucks are used for holding in fullness. It gives shape to the garment. It is used as a decorative finish. How are tucks used? Tucks can be used in groups or it can be used in cluster in graduated width. While designing a garment with tucks, we need to decide on the position, width, and spacing of each and every tuck. When calculating a tuck, we need to calculate about the amount of material required according to the design selected. There are different types of tucks such as pin tuck, space tuck, piped or corded tuck, shell tuck, group tuck, and cross tuck. Let's see in detail about each and every tuck. Pin tucks. As you see in this slide, pin tucks are used for decorative purpose in your outfits. It is used in your kurtis, kids' booties, cushion covers, kids' apparels, skirts, and on men's shirts. These are very narrow tucks with a width of about 1/8 inch from the folded edge of the fabric, as they are made very close and parallel to each other. These tucks are more attractive when used on lightweight fabrics. Space tucks. Space tucks are more spread out. The distance between the folds can be equal and evenly spread out or requires uneven spacing. These tucks have a width of about 1/4 to ½ inch from the fabric folded edge. Piped or corded tuck. These tucks add rich quilted effect to fabrics. As they are enclosed and placed on the wrong side of the fabric, stitches should be done very close to the cords. These tucks are mostly suitable for decorative purpose and it is good on thick fabrics. Shell tucks. This is a decorative tuck made by hand or by machine. Blind stitches are used to produce a uniform design. These tucks can be used for both lightweight and woven fabrics. For making this tuck, we need to mark and crease the fabric as a straight tuck of about 1/4 inch width. On the line of stitching, mark uniformly spaced dots about ½ inch apart. Then start stitching small running stitches. On each dot, take 2 overcut stitches and pull them tight before proceeding further to the next stitch. Group tucks. These are narrow tucks fairly close to each other. They are used for decorative purpose in garments and gives a wave finish. To start with a group tuck, a space tuck is done fairly close to each other and then press them to one side and then mark lines at regular intervals for cross stitching. Then continue with a row of stitching across the tuck on the first line where they are pressed and then press them in the opposite direction and do a row of mission stitch. The same thing has to be followed till we get the wave finish. The last tuck, which is cross tuck. Cross tucks are popular both for embellishing clothing and making home decors like pillows, drapes and upholstery. These tucks are stitched along the fabric in both directions, which is horizontal and vertical. They are used for decorative purpose and for making this tuck we need to first start with vertical tucks and then press them towards one side completely. After pressing it, we need to start stitching on the horizontal side by making horizontal tucks. So try to understand the tucks, why they are used, where they are used and how they are used. We'll see you with the next part of our unit. Thank you.